hanging out here with Marty Czekala. Excuse me. This time, the take two was not my fault. So
yes,
Marty made it. You know me, I always own up to those, whatever we have to do a take two. So this time I can go, at least it wasn't me. First of all, good to see you. I know you spent a lot of time here last year filling in, new position with you with CRSA. First of all, how are we doing?
I'm doing good, Doug. How about you?
Doing very well. Hoping for a lot of races this year. So must be excited about this new position.
Absolutely. First touring position for me on the announcing side of things. Very excited. Want to thank Mike Emhoff for the opportunity, and I do want to give a shout out as well to my predecessor, Steve Ovens, who's now focused exclusively on Land of Legends Raceway this season, and he was the one that referenced me on the new gig, and just super excited to take over this spot for 2024 as announcer and media director.
So write the press releases and all that stuff too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Yep, I'm the one that writes the stuff. What you see on DTD and RPW,
that's you.
That comes from me.
Makes for late race nights though, doesn't it? Not nowhere going home and just going to bed, huh?
Hey, I'm used to those late nights. Whenever I'm writing stuff up on a race recap and a normal race, when I did my stuff at CRSA and Race Pro Weekly too.
Okay, so that's true. So lucky if you're in bed by 3.
Yeah,
on a race night, somewhere in that range.
At least I get to sleep in the next morning, unless I got to get to another track.
I choose to sleep in the next morning.
Yes,
if you call me before noon, you guys know. Doug will call you later. It'll be about 1 or 2. So, a lot of new tracks you told me too this year.
Absolutely.
Places you've never been to that I guess I just never thought that. But you're young, and that's going to be probably one of the biggest things about this year for you, isn't it?
Absolutely. Let's look at the schedule first off. 21 race schedule. We begin on May 4th at Thunder Mountain Speedway.
That's this week too, by the way.
And we end at the end of September at Land of Legends Raceway. A lot of new tracks that I personally have never been to. I've never been to Thunder Mountain. That's number one. Had a great chat with Carl Spoonhour back at the Motorsports Expo.
Good family.
Getting ready for that. Yeah, great family. I've never been to Utica Rome. I've never been to Fonda. I haven't been to a lot of Brett Dale tracks. So I'm very excited to head to those 2 tracks. Never been to Afton. Never been to Skyline. I'm trying to think if there's any other tracks I've never been to. Woodhull as well. I've never been there either. So I'm very excited to travel the state and go to a lot of these new tracks that I've never been to and call the action.
Where would you like to be someday?
Broadcaster at NASCAR. I've done a couple of NASCAR races, covered a bunch of NASCAR races in the past, but I'm focused away from the NASCAR side to focus on CRSA sprints this year.
Okay.
So like normally I go to Watkins Glen. I'm probably not going to go there this year.
Yeah, you'll be busy that night. That's the other thing about that. So, Are you done with school yet?
At St. Bonaventure University, for those wondering, taking online classes. I will be done in June once I finish my final project, which is a story on iLimit.
And what will your degree be?
Master's in sports journalism.
Oh, master's?
Yes.
Very nice.
I got my bachelor's at Brockport in 2019, so we're now on the master's side of things.
Will there be a Dr. Marty someday?
Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah,
okay.
Never say never. Probably would be weird to have a doctor in my name, but that's a lot of work, so.
Yeah, but then like you always have a name for me, I could call you Doctor.
Yeah, just like I would call you the Future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, so what else is going on this year? I mean, how much are we going to see you here?
At Land of Legends? Well, it depends. When I don't have a CRSA race, I will be either at a big race like Road of Outlaws in Weed Sport, doing stuff like for RS and tracks at either bigger series races, or I will be here working on CRSA content.
Very good. Yeah, because it's right, because your guys are here.
Yes.
So you might as well come here and do a profile.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Either a profile or get to know the drivers a little bit more. Like my previous gig, as you know, Doug, was with the Rush Late Model Series. I was their social media guy. Yes. Great bunch. Vicky and Mike do a great
everybody
job.
Are awesome.
Yes, but yeah, I stepped away from that to take this new role at CRSA. I'm transferring some of my social media stuff over here. Get to know the drivers a little bit more. Give them some great rep and give them a personality as well at the same time. Got some funny things coming up for them.
You know, and I hate to say this, but I think that's where NASCAR kind of misses the boat a lot of times, because I used to interview those guys.
Yeah.
And you'd ask them a question, and they wouldn't say anything.
They wouldn't.
You know, it's tough to get quotes because they don't want to say anything. I get it. You don't want to say anything that anybody's going to be upset about in today's world.
Yeah.
But at the end, it was like, it's not going anywhere. We're not. I think the profile and how every racer kind of became who they are is a big part of this that I think a lot of sanctioning bodies are missing.
There's some drivers in NASCAR that actually say a lot. Like I've talked with AJ Allmendinger. Like I do at least.
He seems like a cool guy.
He is a great guy.
I saw him on that bowling thing. He seems like a fun guy.
Did a bowling thing. Yeah, we did an interview last year, finally in person when I covered Pocono.
Nice.
And great guy. Kyle Larson's also been a great interview. I've talked with Young Money in the past. Some of the more notable interviews that I've really done.
All right, well, keep us posted, man, and good luck. Have fun this weekend, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, CRSAsprints.com. Like us on Facebook and Twitter at CRSA Sprints. Got a lot of headlines, got a lot of press coming on up. Cannot wait for Thunder Mountain this weekend. If you cannot make it to the track, watch it live on Dirt Track Digest TV,
Nice.
or you can follow live timing on the My Race Pass app.
Very good. And again, I'm sorry I got the cough, guys, but I caught a cold this week. One more thing you got to do for me.
Hit the bluey in the corner. Make sure you subscribe to Elkins Video Productions.
That's right. Turn on those notifications, guys. So
Yes.
we're going to get as much done as we can. Hopefully that'll be a lot today. Marty, always good to see you, and good luck down the road.
Good to see you, Doug.
Need somebody on a resume, you can always put me on there, okay?
You got it, Doug. Thanks so much.